Baba for 1 minute. Let's stabilize our mind and then we will start the Avyakta Murli for 18th of Jan 2015. Let's be merged in Baba's remembrance. Om Shanti. I think I'm clearly audible and you can view my screen. Hello.
Yeah, we can see your screen, but I think your voice is really cracking a bit.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Is my screen visible to you all?
Yes.
Today's Avyakta Murli, 18th of Jan 2015. On the day of remembrance, imbibe one or another speciality within yourself and finish your weaknesses. The Father of Bharat has come into Bharat in an incognito form. Spread the sound in all directions very clearly. So in this Murli, Baba is giving task to his Maharati Bacha and to different zones. What Baba is telling here that now the Father should be revealed. We should now spread the sound in all direction clearly that Baba has come into Bharat in an incognito form. Baba is here congratulating. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations to all the living lamps. Each of you living lamps is lighting the world with your own sparkle. Each and every living lamp is sparkling the best of all. Seeing this and seeing each lamp, Bab Dada is pleased. Vah, lamps, Vah. So our new name is lamps. So our slogan that I am a living lamp. If you want to see the true Diwali, you can see it amidst these living lamps. Bab Dada is also pleased on seeing each and every lamp. Wow, each and every lamp, wow, because each one of you lambs is very much loved by the Father. In such a big world, the Father is pleased to see you long lost and new found lambs and is singing a song in his heart. Each lamp is God's beloved and is merged in his heart. Baba doesn't see which lamp's intensity is more, in which percentage, although these are number wise. But Father's love is same and impartial for all. Baba is addressing us, long lost and new found lamb. And Baba says, if we want to see the true Diwali, we can see it amidst this living lamps. The Father is personally seeing the true deep mala, rosary of lights, and he is singing the song Vaha Vaha in his heart for each lamp. The Father is seeing the speciality of each lamp, and all of you also continue to see it. The world is sparkling through you lamps and each lamps. It's a very big thing. The world is sparkling through you lamps and each lamps. Each of us is very important. Each of us is the pillar of this yajna. In his own light is lighting the world. So we can take it up from a point that when my light goes down, my state of mind goes down, the world is merging into anxiety, the world is merging into depression. I'm contributing it. So my responsibility is very, very big and important. Seeing the result, Bapdada is pleased that each of you lambs is carrying out very well from your heart the task of lighting up the world in all directions. Now, seeing the divine light, people of the world are also seeing and wondering where this alaukic light is coming from into the world. Everyone's vision is towards all of you. Now, seeing this divine light, people of the world are also seeing and wondering where this alaukic light is coming from into the world. Everyone's vision is towards all of you. Many of the children of God is feeling now that some divine light is coming. They're feeling light because many people in the world right now are into meditation. They're practicing meditation. Many good souls are there and they are feeling that something is coming to them and they are wondering from where this light is coming up. So our everyone's vision is towards us, the living lamps. Today, on this day of remembrance, because it is the Murli of 18 January, Bapdada is pleased to see you lamps of remembrance. Each lamp is showing his own splendor through which world transformation is taking place. Darkness is changing into light, and now all souls have the thought in their hearts, where is this light coming from? Gradually, seeing this light and seeing new lamps, they are also becoming very happy. Maybe they are not thinking or understanding it with their conscious mind, but with their feeling. जैसे बाबा कहते हैं अनुभव, they're experiencing some lightness in their heart. they're experiencing some divinity. This light has to spread in all directions, and that is how we are contributing, as Baba says, that we are the living lamp who are lightening this world. Next, Baba is meeting Delhi and Agra zone. It is the turn of Delhi and Agra to serve. Raise your hands like this. Welcome. Bab Dada is giving special love and remembrance to each one from Delhi. Those from Delhi have to make Delhi Paristan, the land of angels, and establish their kingdom in Delhi. You're doing service, but now let the sound that Delhi is to become Paristan become even louder. Let everyone come to know you are doing good service, but as yet the sound has not reached everyone. Every corner should come to know that the masters of the golden age kingdom have come in an incognito form. Now, through service, there has at least been the transformation that what the Brahma Kumaris are saying is good. So Baba says that so far the transformation has happened, that people have come to know that what Brahma Kumaris are saying is good. And now we all know that our current president is the follower of Brahma Kumaris. Now let there be the sound that they are telling the truth, that they will also come because the sound has now reached them, but there now has to be force in that sound. So force means Baba says that they just this sound should be inevitable no matter who and what and where they are. They cannot be untouched by the sound. Everyone's vision is changing. They understand this, but it has not yet been fully revealed to them as to who it is that is doing all this. Religious people believe that something is going to happen, but now let the sound be known that those who are going to create the new Delhi through God have come. Maybe they're following some videos, they're listening, maybe Sister Shivani or many other spokesperson of Brahma Kumaris, and they're liking it, they're following it. But Baba wants that now from where it is coming, the source should be revealed. This should come to them very clearly now. All of you are doing service. You are doing good service. Earlier, those people who did not want to hear now want to listen to you. And we all have experienced it. But those who are going to listen to you are also going to become like you, and it is happening. In yesterday's Sakar Murli, if you would remember, Baba has told, आप समान बनाओ, पढ़ो, ज्ञान को धारण करना है और कराना है. Bab Dada is pleased with the service of the children. You are doing it, but as yet the sound has not become the loud and is not spreading in all directions. It is spreading but let it spread at such a speed that it emerges from everyone's lip. That is the force, as Baba used this word force. So, what is that? It is spreading, but let it spread at such a speed that it emerges from everyone's lips. The World Father has come, and that the children of the World Father are carrying out their work in an incognito form. The sound is spreading a little, but it should now spread a bit more loudly. It has begun to happen, but those who make the sound in every corner in all directions should now say very clearly that transformation is to take place and is taking place. So this is the work Baba has not only given to Delhi or Agra zone, but to all of us children. Because Baba's Murli, Baba said that through us, Baba will be revealed. And we each children being living lamp would reveal Father. The light has spread, but Baba said that it should be in force, that from everyone's lips it will come that World Father has come, and the children of the World Father are carrying out their work in an incognito form. So we have to just understand, we have to churn how to create that state of mind, how to create that stage, what work is left for myself so I can become the instrument what Baba and how Baba wants to see me. So Baba is meeting Calcutta Zone. Calcutta Zone is always responsible for flower decorations for 18th Jan, especially in Madhuban. A group has come from Calcutta. They did all the flower decorations. All the brothers and sisters from Calcutta, whether they have come here or are there, the sound is spread everywhere from Calcutta that something is happening. However, they are still thinking and believing within themselves that some transformation is visible. In 90s, I believe there had a big program um, in the land of Calcutta where Dadi Prakashmani, Dadi Gulzar, and Dadi Janki went, and it was a very prominent location in Calcutta, nearby Park Street area in the central Calcutta, and it came in the newspaper also. So that is what Baba is telling, that they have come to know that something is happening. They're still thinking and believing within themselves that some transformation is visible. So they should now say loudly with a big bang that their companions were to bring about transformation are carrying out their task. Then, as you move forward, this task will be clearly visible. They think that transformation is taking place. Now, it is not like earlier when they used to think that it was difficult. They do not have the question, how will it happen? What will happen? They now understand that it is happening, and they sometimes do understand where and how, but it has not yet entered in their intellects clearly that they should point here towards Abu, that this task is happening in Abu. So the source is yet not very clear and visible to them. They're not able to make this clear through their sound. However, Previously, they used to think that the Brahma Kumaris are speaking about this, but it is happening in an incognito way. Now they believe that Brahma Kumaris are carrying out a task for some transformation, but it is not clear yet. Let them understand that the Brahma Kumaris are the instruments. Some have begun to understand this, but it is not as yet in a revealed form. The time too will come. Now the transformation that is taking place within you is creating an impact, and with more impact, it will eventually become clear. So, nothing to do externally. As Baba many times so far has already used the word transformation, so transformation should take place within us, and Baba clearly telling here that will create an impact to the land where we are staying, around the atmosphere, in the state, in the city, country, and in the whole world. Now Baba is speaking to Dadi Janki. My child, you are looking after everything very well, and it will continue. Many, many congratulations to you for becoming an instrument. Well, Baba is now meeting double foreigners. It is good 400 double foreigners were present on that day. It is good. Congratulations. All of you have become instruments to reveal Father's task. So Dada is pleased. You're doing it and are progressing. But you know have to you now have to increase your speed a little. It has begun. They understand that something is going to happen and the signs are reaching all of you, all of them, but someone should now become an instrument to say this. Someone will emerge. It is incognito. It will happen. Now, all of you should also have the determined thought. We definitely have to reveal Baba. You do have the thought, but let there now be determination in that thought. It has to happen. See the beautiful part, Baba's education. You see, so far Baba said that you have to reveal God. But to the double foreigners, Baba is telling that they need to reveal God as Baba. Baba didn't say the word God, because when they said God, they follow different religion, different they follow it differently. So for them, God and Baba makes huge difference. So that is why their task is to reveal not God but Baba. It has to happen because the way they take God, because the way they worship God is different. When they will come to know what Baba is, the whole dimension will change. And that required to be changed for them. That is why Baba's task for them is different. It has to happen, but pay attention in this direction. You are doing it in your own way, you are doing your own work. It is not that you are not doing it, but now collectively, let the sound become louder. Whatever is to happen is happening, and it will happen. All of you are happy? Baba is asking. Are all of you happy? Raise your hands. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you not? All of you have the enthusiasm. We have to do something. We have to do something. It is happening, but increase the speed. Baptanda is pleased on seeing everyone because all the children have thought within. We now have to do something. We definitely have to do something. This thought will show you one or another splendor. The thought is good. All of you have it in your hearts that there should now be something new. All of you have had this thought collectively that at the very least, in the area that is still left to be served, you have to fulfill your responsibility. In the main city, in each one's area, it should now be known that the Brahma Kumaris want. They are now becoming helpers in what the Brahma Kumaris want, and they have to become this. This is now becoming known gradually, and it will happen. Therefore, continue to move forward with zeal and enthusiasm. Each one of you is an instrument. Do not think that you can also do what the seniors are doing. You have passed because you are doing it, and so congratulations for that. However, Baba says this because so we always give regard to our elders, our seniors. However, the sound now has to become a little louder. The Father of Bharat has come to Bharat in an incognito form. Now spread the sound clearly. Sorrow is increasing and everyone is fed up. But in some cases, temporary happiness puts them to sleep. How sweet. So now in service 2, check in which direction there are areas that still remain to be served. See, Baba always speak such a practical word in such a practical way. Each center should check in their own areas and spread the sound of service. In some places, there are good people, but the whole of Bharat has to be awakened. Here, when Baba says the whole of Bharat, Baba is not talking about the map of India, because we all know that the map of Bharat, what Baba is talking about, is of Satyayug. The many lands from many continents will create the Bharat. So those who will come into that land of God, the land of heaven, Baba is talking about that whole of Bharat has to be awakened. All this 9 lakhs 33 crores souls should be awakened now. So now check and take a chance. The sound should now spread in all directions that we now have to transform ourselves and also become engaged in the task of transforming the world. So are all of you happy? Are you happy? Again, Baba is asking to raise both the hands. Raise both your hands. Now Baba is meeting Murli Ben. Your health is now getting better and will be fine. Therefore, gradually take part in service. I receive power through you. Blessings, Muniben. Say that I receive power through you. Blessings. You have the interest to serve, which is making you move forward and will continue to make you move forward. You have enthusiasm for service. It will happen. Just as you are enabling yourself to continue, so too service is also continuing. There is nothing to worry about. To the 3 seniors, brother, all of you are seeing the speed of time. The time is now becoming clear that the task which the Brahma Kumaris are carrying out in an incognito form, previously they could not understand what the Brahma Kumaris were doing, whereas they are now gradually understanding that in order to bring about all transformation, they have to increase zeal and enthusiasm. This is why there is now a lot of difference in the atmosphere, and in your feelings too is gradually increasing. Now the field of service is ready. You can take as much benefit as you want. One of the brother is Brother Charlie from Australia among these three senior brothers. On this day of remembrance, as well as being the day of remembrance, each and every child also needs power. So, all of you children, on this day of remembrance, pay attention to one or another speciality and imbibe it within yourself. Pay attention to one or another speciality. This was the Vardhan of yesterday's Murli कि विशेष बनना है तो विशेषताओं को देखो और विशेषताओं को वर्णन करो. To become special, we have to see the speciality in others and imbibe it within yourself. Imbibe a speciality on this specialty. Whatever you feel is a weakness in yourself, finish that weakness on this day and have one or another thought of imbibing zeal and enthusiasm. Before sleeping, have this thought and then go to sleep. And at Amrit Vela, revise that thought, and while paying constant attention to it, you definitely have to become equal to Father. So Baba has here clearly said how to become equal to Father, that whatever the thought we will take with before going to sleep, when we will revise it during Amrit Veda and pay constant attention throughout the day, that will help us to become equal to Father. To all of you, Baba is giving Vardhan, accept lots and lots of love and remembrance, because all of you have come here with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm, and all of you together are celebrating the 18th January. So, what is the speciality of 18th January? Imbibe that speciality within yourself and continue to move forward. You have to move forward, have the firm faith that whatever weakness you may have, you will think about tonight and then go to sleep having made this promise. Acha. Double foreigners get a standard. Very good. Lots, 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 and lots of love and remembrance, and for the future become completely perfect. That is a blessing to Dadi Janki at the time of taking leave. You are playing your part very well. So this was the short and precise Murli on 18th of January 2015. The title of the Murli was Imbibe One or Another Speciality Within Yourself and Finish Your Weakness. The Father of Bharat has come into Bharat in an incognito form. Spread this sound in all directions very clearly. We will take 1 minute of pause. I will take you through the main points, and then we will start churning today's word. But before that, we would like to share with you that in this coming Sunday, which is 7th of August, Friendship Day, is like celebrated in the whole world. Our very senior brother, special brother, whose Baba has also addressed in today's Avyakta Murli, is coming in our English Avyakta Murli Club. And the topic would be living in Vyakta and yet being Avyakta. So he is the director of Australia. He stays in Australia, Sydney, and the name of the center is, I think, it is in the Blue Mountain. Center is in the Blue Mountain. So it
Yeah,
is,
adding on to this, Rishmi Ben, this is going to be a combined session between Hindi and English as a Murli group. So
wonderful.
please take the note of the logins which I have just posted, because the login for this session is going to be the Hindi Murli login details, which has been posted on the group right now. Was I audible?
Yes, yes, Rakhi Ben. I think all of you have noted down what Rakhi Ben has sent in the group. You can save it.
So the flyer has the details of login. But the one which we posted, will be able to log in directly.
All right. That's wonderful. So now we will take 1 minute of pause and then we will chant the points of today's movie. Thank you. Okay, if you all are good, we can start churning with the tea. Anybody like to share a point from today's movie?
Om Shanti. This is point in the Murli where Baba says that each lamb, each of you lamb, have a thought in your mind. And as you rightly articulated that the thought that each soul has in the world impact the whole world. So the point to take home for me is be agile and aware of the thought that I'm creating, and think before I think. As the practice that I'm taking on. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Rakibet. That's beautiful. In minutes. And Baba is here addressed a very beautiful point that we are the living lamps who are constantly impacting to transform, change the world. We are transforming each one's soul into happiness. When we are happy, when our state of mind is elevated, that is somehow helping them also to come out from their own weaknesses, from their own anxiety. So that is very important to feel that responsibility within, that the change should happen within, and that will impact to the world. It's a very, very big point. It's a very big point of responsibility. And just imagine that how important we are. When Baba is giving us some title, the Almighty Authority, the Supreme Father is just not saying in the sake of saying, because we are that. We have this potential. Maybe sometimes we ourselves cannot experience it. We have this light that we can enlighten this world.
Om Shanti, sister.
Yes,
I would like to just share my recent experience when I went to Madhuban this last weekend. So I used that beautiful vibration of the beautiful place by being in Baba's room. And just like the Murli lines, that whatever is your weakness, just leave it there, you know. And also your good qualities or attributes, strengthen them even more. So it was a very nice experience. And actually, I sat and wrote down in Baba's room 50 areas to strengthen as well as to release the weakness. And I'm sure that Baba is going to help me in all those 50 points. Om Shanti.
beautiful, Harpreet. We all can take their inspiration from you. Wonderful. Yes, Rakibet.
Adding on to what Harpreet then just said and looking at what Baba is saying in today's Murli of lighting lamp, we are living lamps. So what was getting present to me was in any dark room, even if us, even if we light an agarbatti, we will be able to see that red light that comes out of agarbatti. So as sister was telling that leaving the weaknesses and overpowering ourselves with the specialities and our own strengths will allow us to release our weakness. So this was the analogy which I was getting on. A simple dot of light can make a difference in a dark room. So even if we have one speciality to look for ourselves for others and for others, that's the way to light the whole world.
Yes, beautiful. Yes, Seema Ben, you have raised your hand.
Yeah, Om Shanti. Good
Shan-
morning, everyone.
Good.
So, in the end, Baba tells Dadi Janki, you are playing your part perfectly. So, that gave me, some inspiration. Like, Dadi Janki is known for her tapasya and her, yoga, how she used to manage, though she was not even used to feel well. She didn't have perfect health, but her yoga was so good that she had the control to run her own sense organs um, with her yoga, and she lived for 104 years. So that's what Baba, I think, is telling us, that the thought of revealing Baba is there in all of us, but more determination is needed. So we need to pay attention in this direction. And he's also telling us um, the importance of collective yoga. Collectively, let the sound become louder. Whatever is to happen is happening and will happen. It's like drama is Kalyankari. Whatever is happened is also good. Whatever is happening is good. Whatever will happen will also will be better. So increase the speed, he's saying. We definitely have to do something new, bring novelty every time, Baba says. So that's what he also said, that before sleeping, take a thought, what new you are going to do, and in the morning, just uh, revise that thought and keep moving forward with zeal and enthusiasm. Don't let that get lost, because he says temporary happiness puts the people to sleep, because the force of our yoga is slow. So check and take a chance. Like he says, जो chance लेता है वो chancellor बन जाता है. So he's also telling the three brothers, you can see the speed of time is becoming clear. So pay attention to one or another speciality and imbibe it within yourself. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Beautiful, Seema. Yes, we know, brother.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
Again, I like this point of looking at the speciality of one another and imbibing that speciality. I know of a sister who always used to be in the kitchen serving the Baba's children during events, and she always used to say that, no, brother, I cannot speak before VIPs, I would not be able to talk. But then, over a period of time, as she started moving ahead, we know of her transformation as to conducting Murli classes, showing her in-depth wisdom to everyone. She developed that strength of imbibing power from others and being powerful and being fearless. Now she travels across India to provide services at different centers. So I have seen this transformation occurring in Baba's children by understanding Baba's words of understanding the strengths of others' specialities and then imbibing it. So it is indeed powerful that we should actually look at specialities of others. It brings
Yes,
harmony, it brings strength. Yes, sister. Thank you. Om Shanti.
it's beautiful. Yes. Such a such a easy way Baba makes it to become so special, just to seeing this speciality, to imbibe it. And also yesterday's Vardhan Baba said that describe it. So we need to appreciate others. Maybe some weaknesses or something not right is visible, but still we cannot be focused on that, and that will bring our zeal and enthusiasm down. So the more we will appreciate others, we are bringing that fellow, that soul, into their swaman, into their self-respect. At the same time, we are imbibing that strength and speciality within. Anyone else? Okay. So with the interest of time, we will move forward towards the meditation. Just sit back and relax your mind. I am the living lamp. I am sitting with Baba. Baba is sitting in front of me, and the constant light of love, purity is coming from Baba to me. The beautiful light is coming from him to me. I am drenched in this love. I'm drenched in the light of love and purity. Just feel it. I'm feeling very light from my body and mind. And now, me, the living lamp of the world, is spreading that light in all the directions of the world. The souls who need help, who are crying out of anxiety, fear, depression, hunger of love. That light is reaching to them and making them fill with love and light of God. That light is reaching to them and fill with love and light of God to each and every soul. Just visualize it and be here this morning for some time. Beautiful light is reaching in all directions and fulfilling their heart, making them light, making them accepted, making them loved. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you, everyone.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Rashmi Ben. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. And we shall meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Om